Grab your sword and prepare to battle, Game of Thrones fans, because we have a new teaser which doesn't give away an awful lot, but is filled with some interesting tidbits. The most important of which is that the actual trailer is likely imminent. If the Season 7 teaser is any indication, we'll have 2 months to wait for the official trailer, or they may go guns a-blazing and wait to air it during the Super Bowl. So take a minute and sit on your thrones as we analyze some of the goodies within. The teaser starts with the whistling winds of winter overtaking a wooden carving of a direwolf, the animal of House Stark. You'll see this entire trailer takes place in the war room of Dragonstone, the same place both Stannis and Daenerys conducted their strategies to win back the Iron Throne. This time, however, the threat isn't so much rival houses, but the White Walkers. You can even make out the pawn of the Unsullied being overtaken in the background. Winter continues to creep even over the carving of a dragon. Now, it's unsure if this represents one of Daenerys' dragons being taken down, or perhaps the one that was brought back from the dead near the end of Season 7. Either way, it does not bode well for Daenerys and Jon Snow. At the opposite end of the war map, we catch glimpses of other pawns scattered along the battlefield before flames erupt and envelop the lion, the symbol of House Lannister. The teaser hints that the forces of the North will be pushed south by the White Walkers, eventually culminating in a giant battle somewhere in the middle. By my estimation, and by the look at the map, this will occur at a location called the Neck, a strategic choke point controlled by the formidable but usually empty ruined castle of Moat Cailin. It's comprised mainly of swampland and is the southernmost part of the North on the border of the Riverlands. But this would also be one of the most ironic places to stage a battle, since the history of the Neck is one in which the Children of the Forest, the creators of the White Walkers, failed to defeat the First Men. They invoked a magic called the Hammer of the Waters, which was an attempt to split Westeros in half, cutting off the First Men from venturing further. But their magic failed and the devastation caused a large swampland instead. It would also be terribly ironic if Dragonstone, the thing that gave birth to the White Walker, was also the thing that became its destruction. This time, however, we have a different battle. The White Walkers versus all of Westeros, and instead of invoking the Hammer of the Waters, it looks like obsidian dragonglass will come into play here. How exactly it explodes like this may just be a metaphor for the impending clash, or perhaps a new magic we don't know. But remember that Season 7 ended with Daenerys allowing Jon Snow to mine the dragonglass underneath Castle Dragonstone. In the teaser, the clash of fire and ice creates this giant new wall of dragonglass which the White Walkers wouldn't be able to penetrate. Is this just history repeating itself, walling off the White Walkers until they manage to get over it again? We'll just have to stay tuned to find out. Hey, if you like this video, make sure to give it a like. I'm planning to do detailed breakdowns of the next season of Game of Thrones, and I'm currently doing George R.R. Martin's Night Flyers, so make sure to check those out and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.